Alright guys, let's take a look. I got the onions and jalapenos in there cooking. You can cook them basically however you want. I like to try to get them pretty translucent. You can cook the peppers with the onions from the start. I like to add them in a little bit later just because I like them a little bit more crispy. I like the texture. So either way you want, feel free. It's a good thing about this one is you can't really mess it up. So here we go. Take the peppers, kind of divide them up evenly. There you go. Alright. Now, here's something I learned, a little trick, because I tend to cook things fast. I think it's because the first thing I really learned how to cook was steak. And y'all know how steak cook, right? Hot and fast. So, for about 15 years, that's how I cook. Just high all the time. Well, I guess this is my personality. I like to get things done fast. But, if you are like me, make sure you got at least one chicken broth open, because if it starts flaming up, you don't want it to burn. Just pour a little bit in there. It'll cool it down, make sure nothing burns. Nothing's worse than getting that burn taste out of it. So, here we go. Let's take a look. As you can see, got everything going. Both pots. I'm going to try to focus on this one for now, so you don't have to keep going back and forth. But I figured, you know what? While we're here, I want to make some quesadillas to snack on. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright. So, as you can see, got a nice little pan. I already have a couple made right over here. As you can see, they look delicious, don't they? Let's see what you're going to need. Cheese, whatever Mexican cheese you happen to like. Found this stuff. Not even sure if I can pronounce it right, but queso fresco Mexican fresh white cheese. Uses some of that, as you can see right here. It's already blocked up, ready to go. Now, I had fajitas. They're right here. So, I gotta sit you down for 1 second. Hope you can still see me. Probably an awkward angle. By the way, also, this is my first how-do video, so I'm probably gonna mess up. Feel free to leave comments. I would appreciate it. So first things first, heat up the pan, got it going. Take your ajito or whatever. I always mess up Mexican food, so. But you guys know what that is. Put it on there, let it start getting heated. However much cheese you want. Put it on there. Just as simple. And I figured, since I got that nice little surprise from Aldi's, save a little bit of that. As you can see. Take some of that, throw it in the center. Got a little bit of chicken, pepper, onions, everything in there that you could want. And then one more of these bad boys on top. Let that cheese melt and you'll flip it once it's done. Alright, now, two things. Letting this heat up. Now this is going to take a little while, so I'll have to probably come back to it. But just stir it a couple times, keep an eye. I think the best way to judge is, I always keep an eye on the onions when they're really translucent, how I like them. I think I started cooking it that way because an ex of mine was actually allergic to onions. But she could eat them if they were cooked fully, so it's just a habit I've kind of developed. So make sure they're always translucent. You know, that's always a good key also if you know someone allergic to onions. Now, I'm not a doctor, so look that up. I just know it worked for her. Alright, so I'm going to get to this. I'll get back to you when it's going a little bit more. Alright.